So these are the details that we are learning. Apparently, a shooter entered the terminal, Terminal 3, approached a security checkpoint, and then shot a TSA security agent.
You're watching the most shocking and informative LRJ TV News.
Hello, I'm LRJ from LRJ TV News. I'm not going to be talking like most people are doing. You know why you're here. You're not here to see this face, but you're here to see the news. Watch this news clip and I'll be back. In the words of my late friend from Men in Black, let's go.
So these are the details that we are learning. Apparently, a shooter entered the terminal, Terminal 3, approached a security checkpoint, and then shot a TSA security agent. It's not clear whether this person actually breached that checkpoint. We are told by intelligence source that in fact 2 people were shot, both the TSA agent, but also responding officers were able to wound the gunman, the shooter. We don't know what the condition of the gunman is, but we are being told that he was injured.
Calling in. Terry, were you a passenger at LAX?
Yeah, I was a passenger. I was in Terminal 3 just waiting to depart.
And then what happened?
Well, it was funny. I was just sitting there, and I was kind of facing where the agents were, and then I heard the alarm go off, like the alarm you hear when the door opens, you know, the security alarm. And I thought, well, that's weird. And then I just saw these people charging down this ramp, going in a million directions. And everyone just started looking at each other, and we're like, what are we going to do? And then I saw the ticket agent stuck behind their counter, and then I heard the shots.
How many shots did you hear?
I heard at least 3.
So you heard the shots after you saw everyone charging at you?
It was kind of both. Yeah, I think I heard 1 shot, and then everyone started running, but there wasn't any. You know, then I ran out towards on one of the piers out farther because I didn't know whether we should go downstairs. Nobody was directing anybody, so I went out to one of the piers, and then somebody opened one of the doors, and we literally just ran onto the runway. And then we saw 2 or 3 airport police cars come charging down the runway at full speed with their doors open. They went to the one gate, and then we didn't know what to do, so we kind of hid behind one of the catering trucks. Oh. So and then we saw people being taken out, probably near the security line. They were going across the runway, but everyone was just kind of mass panic and running.
Terry, what was going through your mind at that point?
It's very surrealistic. I was just like, this can't be happening. This is just I thought, well, somebody has opened the door. And then once I heard those shots, it's like what they say. It just sounds like firecrackers. I thought, no, that's gunshot.
Let me just say that folks don't take black people serious unless they're preaching. That's so racist. But why is every black leader is a reverend? So what I decided to do, for you guys to take me serious, I decided to preach this. Can I preach this today up in here? All right. We want to use for our subject, the government is all in your mix. The government is all in your mix. Turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, the government is all in your mix. Let's turn to 9/11. Read it, Bethany, read it. And the foreigners, yes, the foreigners, learned how to fly a plane well in America. But the government did not put stricter regulations on those academies. Keep on going, Rita. And they got onto a plane. Read it. And they flew the plane over buildings and bombing and killing thousands of people. And the government decided to punish us. Read it. And people were shocked and saddened by this event. People were shocked and saddened by this event. But what else? Homeland Security decided to punish us. Homeland Security decided to punish us. Read it. Stop it. Marsha not martial clock, but martial law is in effect. The government is using this martial law to terrorize the citizens. I believe this whole thing that happened today, it is because the TSA officers were mad that they don't have enough power. But now, because of this shooting, I see the security at the front doors. The airport will be shut down. I remember reading a story that the Homeland Security been buying all these guns, all these ammos, and all this riot equipment because they was afraid that on November the 1st that people would be upset about credit card companies decreasing cash withdrawals, that people would be upset about food stamps being cut. But see, I know what is really going on. I'm not some multi-billionaire, but American people been leaving this country and going to other countries. But the government said, we're going to control you. We're going to control the airports. I believe that all of this happened so that you will not be able to enter into the airport unless you are going somewhere that they know where you are going. They know when you're going to come back. Oh, I just wish I had 3 or 4 subscribers to turn around to your neighbor and say, neighbor, the government is all in your mix and it's going down now. I don't want to say too much because we know the NSA is watching us. If you or someone you know is ready to give yourself some common sense, click the subscribe button. Don't be afraid to come and subscribe and comment. Why? Because you be glad you did. And I'm LRJ, and I love you all. Peace.